What is up, cutie? Thank you so much for tuning back into another video. I hope you've had an amazing week so far and that the trend continues into the weekend. But without further ado, let us jump right into today's video, shall we? So today I want to talk about celebrating the small wins. Now I know all of us out there are goal junkies and we really like to reach those big goals of ours and accomplish amazing things every day, like curing cancer and solving world hunger and all of that stuff. But I think maybe we should take a look at the little guys sometimes, yeah? Like, hey, I got out of bed today when I really didn't want to, and I'm sore from working out, or I'm just really tired, or if you're female, you're on your period and you're like, meh, I didn't want to get out of bed, but I did. Hey, congratulations. Or I brushed my teeth even though I had already crawled into bed at the end of the night, and I got out of bed again even though I would rather have just went to bed straight away, but I brushed my teeth because I care about good hygiene. Or hey, I drank 2 bottles of my Hydroflask today. We love to say hydrated, right? Especially here in Vegas, it is super dry. Please drink water. This is your PSA. Water. Yes, thank you. Little things like that. I feel like sometimes we don't really recognize how powerful it is that we just show up for ourselves in those small ways. Drinking water, brushing our teeth, taking a shower, having fruits and vegetables, you know, like things like that, that in our minds are like, it's just stuff that I do every day. Like, why should I pump myself up for doing those things? But I think when we're low, especially, and even in our everyday lives, even when we're feeling great and we're getting everything done, it's like, I'm showing up for myself, and that is something to give myself a little applause, a little pat on the back, a little yeehaw, you know, like a little look in the mirror and be like, you're doing a great job. And I think celebrating the small wins on a daily basis just allows yourself to normalize praise. Because I think most of us, and I will not speak for all of you, but most of us, especially me, has a really hard time normalizing praise in our head, you know, and I feel like I tend to, along with probably somebody else out there, go to like the default of you're not doing enough, or oh man, like I didn't get to everything on my list, or man, I just really feel like I'm not showing up in the way that I would want. But I think when we take a step back and when we look up at the small wins and how we've showed up in small ways, we can really feel better about ourselves and really see that, hey, I am doing the bare minimum, and sometimes the bare minimum is enough. You know, we don't need to be all the way up here all the time. Like, we are going to have ebbs and flows. Life is a roller coaster. We're not always going to be high. We're not always going to be low, and we need to recognize that. So I really, really hope that you take today to celebrate the small wins. Maybe write them down so that way you can see them on paper and visualize them and be like, wow, I actually did some things today, even if it's not everything that I wanted. And I hope that you celebrate your small wins from here on out, because it's super important and it builds rapport with yourself and it makes you feel better about what you're doing on a daily basis. So I hope this was a good reminder. I hope this gave you something to think about and take with you into the future. And I hope you have a great weekend. Until next time, bye.